Well, there we go.
With our faces, at least.
Hi there.
With our faces and everything. Woo, we're awesome.
Welcome to Game Master Swap. We are a bunch of professional game masters where our goal is to show off all our playstyles and various systems we like to run, as well as highlighting smaller or indie games that aren't D&D 5th edition. Each week is generally a different GM and a roster of players. We run on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. EDT. You can find these videos live here on Twitch or archived on our YouTube channel underneath the same name. If you're interested in playing with or hiring one of us, you can find our profiles on the website startplaying.games. Our details will be in the chat and description. So let's introduce everyone here. Ethan?
Hi, my name's DM Ethan, or GM Ethan, sorry. That's where you can find me under Start Playing Games. I'm also labeled under Arcosraid on Twitch, where you can find me doing Battletech and other fun board games and RPGs. I'll toss it to
Patrick?
whoever's next.
Hey, I am Patrick. I'm GM Patrick over on startplaying.games, and I run all sorts of things over there, and looking forward to doing a little bit of dungeon crawling here today.
And I am Sun. You can find me at Start Playing Games underneath the same name. I run Dark Fantasy and Heroic, mostly indie games. Just everything. And our GM for today, Marcus.
Hello, everybody. Hey, it's your old pal Uncle Cuss. It's me, Marcus Flores. You can find me on startplaying.games under GM Marcus Flores. You can find me on Twitch here at Marcus Flores _13 or on YouTube on the Maple Top channel, where I run anything from Powered by the Apocalypse games to Dungeon Crawl Classics. So lots of feelings or lots of dying, and which we will be, maybe we won't be dying, but we're going to be playing Dungeon Crawl Classics today. I also play a little unknown game called Dungeons and Dragons. So, but that's neither here nor there. Today we're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. So something quick to go over. We are playing the Tower Out of Time, but we're doing it as a funnel. A funnel is where you have 0 level characters or civilians, and you are playing out the tragic backstory of your hero, seeing if they make it through the funnel. You're rolling a d20, and you're trying to hit that target number or greater when the situation arises. And what is different about this? Oh, you will be occasionally asked to make a luck roll on your characters. You'll see a luck stat, and you want to roll that or under for your luck. And you can also, when making rolls, burn luck. You can burn points of your luck to add 1 for 1 to try to succeed at it. But of course, that lowers your luck. And later on, you may run out of luck if I say, hey, make a luck roll, and you only have 1 point of luck left. But people have been known to roll 1. So let's get into a strange day at the Science Expo, a.k.a. the Tower Out of Time. So you were all at the Science Expo 88 in your suburban town. In the town square, everything got cleared out. There were tents. There was a midway. There's makeshift, extremely unsafe, but who cares about regulations? Roller coasters and a midway games is a big movie playing in center of town. There's the 2 theater plex probably had Death Race 2021 playing, and so you're all in attendance there. In the center was a huge tent where a famous physicist, Professor Nerdlinger, was showing off a device that said he could communicate with the stars beyond. So some of you might have been in attendance there. Some of you might have been at the midway games. Some of you have been coming out of the theater. Some of you are just hanging out because I know a few of you are probably burglars, so maybe you're up to no good. But in that cold open, we had cut to Professor Nerdlinger and his assistant, and he was giving off this this speech, and he pulls down one lever, and suddenly the sky went red, and it's that scene of everybody pointing their hands up into the sky. They see this meteorite, this red glowing meteorite, like coming for the town square. Then it shuts off. The sky turns back to normal. But suddenly people are panicking. Professor Nerdlinger makes a few adjustments, turns it on again. The sky again goes red, but this time the tint disappears. He seems to blip out of reality, and there's this massive tower that almost looks like it's made out of skin and hide and scales. And suddenly there's these huge ape men, like gorilla men, with something strange on the back of their heads. They come out, and as they stare at people, some people get into this catatonic state, and they throw them over their shoulders, and more of them are being snatched up. All of you are running, and suddenly Professor Nerdlinger's assistant lunges and slams a fireman's axe into his device, and everything blips out. And that's the cold open. It kind of spins around. We see Strange Day at the Science Expo come up. It's like Maelstrom Media, some made for Sci-Fi Channel movie pops in. We'll see how good the budget is when we get into the middle of all this. And why don't everybody give me a luck roll? So everybody take a D20. And you're going to roll your take somebody in your group of four. Everybody has a group of four. So pick the one with the best luck, and you want to roll that number or under. I know, son, it's been a while since you've rolled physical dice. You feel it in your hand.
Yes, and first roll is a fail.
It's a fail. Okay.
Hey ho, this will be for Elrond.
Hit it.
Oh, I rolled under. Yeah, 5.
He
Under is
repping
11.
the group. He got the good luck. All right, cool. And Ethan.
That is a 1.
There it is. That's what you want. Or at least for this one you want. So, Ethan and Patrick, your groups awaken and find yourself on this big floating stone, as primordial sky, floating rocks everywhere. It almost looks like Earth itself just splintered, disintegrated. But the sky does not look like space. It does not look like Earth sky. It's this kind of pink, purple, and even streaks of orange. Out in the distance, you see that meteor rocketing slowly towards where you were all at, because you see across the way that massive tower made of kind of skin and sinew with these pustules, these kind of translucent pustules. You see movement behind those pustules on a much larger island. It's like black slate water dripping off the side of it as if it was part of this soupy lake. And but leading to it, you see a piece of the roller coaster's tracks kind of fused in with the rock that you're at, goes about 60 feet and is fused into the island itself on the other side, almost forming this very rickety bridge. Son, your group, which has failed, is on a much smaller stone, and you see the front half of the town's theater. Just the marquee is sticking out like a ramp, and about 20 feet is the island, but it is then plummeting into this primordial sky. So it would be a bit of a jump in order to get across. So those of you who made your luck roll, if you're getting across to the island, I would say that it is a dexterity test, but also, son, for you it'd be dexterity as well, just bigger consequences if you fail. If you fail on that. And it's then that you also see that there are other townspeople in other rocks farther away. In fact, some unfortunate souls are fading far into the distance, maybe even colliding with huge monolithic stones cracking off. Those were extras we couldn't afford to pay, but so we just said, all right, they go and they die. So now, what do you all do? From this tower, you do see, as Sun's group gets a look at it, suddenly it sparks and pulsates a bit with life, and this red beam erupts from the top of it, almost like a volcano. And you see the meteorite almost. It's minuscule to the eye, but Sun, one of your group sees it, that it corrects itself and starts heading towards the tower itself. What do you all do?
Oh. Well, besides from freaking out.
Well, that part, yes, you are no longer on Earth.
I don't think I want to be stuck on this shard.
Yeah, you see you're kind of in this almost very, very slow swirl of like a gravity well, and as I said, this monolithic rock smashes a stone that people are on, but far from the distance. But you do see it correcting and moving towards your way.
Yep. No. So my group is getting out of there, and we're going to try and go for it. Go for a jump.
All right. So you scurry forth to the edge of the marquee. The last letter of Death Race 2021 comes falling off and plummeting into this primordial sky, and you stand at the edge. So please give me a agility test. You want to roll a target number. I'm going to say on this is going to be 13. You want to get 13 or more, and remember, you can spend any points of luck either before or after you roll.
I see. Okay. My metalhead is going to go first. I feel like they're kind of living one of their nightmares, maybe dreams, and they're going to lead the pack.
Okay. And I will say, just for pacing and timing, this will kind of represent the group. So if you make this, we'll say the group. I'll have you narrate them making it over. If you fail, we'll say the person with the lowest luck, unfortunately, doesn't make it.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 7. Can I use my luck to? No.
Yes, you can. Now you can pick somebody from your group or various people from your group. Take points of luck. You'll need 6 at least, and put it into your total. And just remember that you've scratched off some luck from folks.
6 at least. Okay. I'll just take two from everyone.
Okay. So you take 2 from everybody.
Jesus. Okay.
All right. It does get it. You all make it across with this feeling of, oh, that was a close one, and doom has its eyes upon you as you've been tempting your fate. But you make it across. So, give me a narrative. Actually, yeah, we've got enough time. Give me some narrative. What's the camera see as your group hops over? Timmy, Bobby, Gareth, and Jesse.
So Gareth is basically leading everyone to the edge, and is basically telling them to run, and he's going to try and give them an extra yank, push of momentum.
Nice.
And then he feels confident, so he's going to just run himself and hope they can catch him if he does accidentally fall.
What?
Yeah. But luckily they catch him.
What occupation was Gareth?
Gareth is a metalhead.
Oh, that's right, the metalhead. Nice. Oh, the helpful metalhead.
Yes.
Nice. All right, gets him across. Ethan and Patrick, you both see that you can make it across climbing on the fused and twisted roller coaster tracks. So because of that, your target number is just 11. So it's much not much, a bit easier, and same result. If you make it, great. If not, somebody with the lowest luck on your team may die. As you see, just as Sun's group, there's Metalhead Gareth hops over, and just in time, this monolithic rock goes and crushes that paper mache island that we had floating out there in the sound studio.
My teen witch, Nev, she looks around and she like falls to her knees and she looks around and she goes, "It's finally happened. I've come over to the other side."
Actually, that's awesome. Teen witch, please give me a luck roll with, or no, an intelligence check, which means you on a roll. I'm going to set it for a target 10 because she's
okay.
And with this, you want to get 10 or more.
I have a +1 on this.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
I got an 8.
This place the tower feels familiar, and in fact, the meteor feels like something you've read about in some tome you may have gotten from the public library or bought at a used bookstore.
But I just can't remember what.
Yeah, it's awfully familiar, and it's vexing you. It seems important, but it's not clicking just yet.
Meanwhile, Elrond, the class clown, waves his rubber chicken around and goes, "Heidi ho, everybody! Now this is gonna be tough for us, but you know we've all prepared for this throughout the '80s. Remember your Back to the Future? Remember your Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Wait, no.
No.
Don't remember that.
And at that, my AV club guy, Victor, says, "I don't like the idea of that. I don't want to be in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre." Well, my rodeo competitor, my rodeo champ, Janie, she says, "Well, I don't know what's going on here. I think I might be in a dream. I might be in a dream. It's true. It might be in a dream. But I am going to emulate my hero, Ronald Reagan, and we are going to make it. Whatever this is, drugs probably. It's probably drugs. Somebody probably drugged us."
Well, just say no. Well. Does she have a dare pin on her?
So what are we actually trying to? What's my group trying to achieve?
No, if you're trying to climb across to safety of that main island that has the tower,
Okay.
it will be you want to get 11 or more. Remember, you can burn your luck, burn some luck before or after, like Sun did. But if you don't, one of you may slip and fall.
And that's using agility.
Yeah, you'll take like a representative of the group and somebody with the best agility modifier. Give it a roll and add that.
Well, waving around the rubber chicken.
God, Elrond.
Yeah, Elrond's the best. Elrond says,
"Oh my God.
You all follow me. I'll get us there. I'll get us to that tower before this here piece of rock goes splintering everywhere." Woo.
God.
No, I won't.
Oh no! What did he get?
Well, with my +1, I got a 5.
Oh well, if you'd like to, you can burn some luck to make it a success and lose nobody, or take the fail. One of your group will go, and the rest will get across safely.
Well, the person who would die would be Nev, and I don't want her to die yet.
So it is an 11. Again, it's 6. You're gonna need.
No, I got 5. So yeah, I need. Wow, I need 7 points of luck, is what you're saying here.
6. You need. So it's 11 or more.
Wait, let me do
Oh, no.
math.
Wait.
No, you're right.
5, 6. Yes.
Might be helpful.
None of my team here can do math.
Yeah, the math is wrong. That Reaganomics really kind
I
of screwed up with everyone's
I
math at some point.
I can do math. I'm in the AV club. I can do math. Hush up, Victor. We're trying to climb across this stretch of rock here. Okay.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh too loud. I am just not succeeding.
You see, like,
right.
you see part of the rail drop, like one of the cars from the roller coaster go plummeting into this soup, and it, after a while, just vanishes.
So I'm going to take 3 luck from Victor, and that makes him 7. And then I'm going to take 2 from Janie. That gets me up to 5. And then I'm going to take 1 from Elrond.
Nice. Right.
And that should, if I have done my math correctly, I don't think you did. But,
Shut up, Victor.
Shut up, Victor.
God, I don't know who's my favorite on this team.
Okay, so that gets us up to 11.
There it is. Yeah. You hop on your way over. Give me the narrative. Give me what
So
we
yeah,
see.
we're scrabbling across the broken bits and pieces of this. It's a roller coaster, right? And
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster track that's like fused and twisted into a bridge between your floating stone and the island.
and as we're going across, Nev is the one that she's kind of in the back because she's just been looking around at everything, going, "This is awesome," and then she sees that everybody's leaving and that the whole thing is about to fall apart, and so she scrabbles after everybody. But just then, like an entire section right underneath her breaks apart, and it starts to fall. And Elrod turns and raises his rubber chicken and goes, "No!"
I like how your audio cut out there.
But it's it's Janie who comes to the rescue, and she like flings out her lasso and gets a hold of gets a hold of Nev and hauls her back up.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I thought he was going to grab the rubber chicken. But yeah, lasso rope works too. And something to mention, I should say, is like on your character sheets, of course, you see that you do have a few starting pieces of equipment from your regular everyday life. But, if you can think in your mind as to the occupation or your background or even that day's events, if you can think of something they may have or something that might have been useful, we can always make a luck roll and say, oh, I remember to bring this, or I had this in my pocket and all that. So don't let those sheets limit you from your wacky.
Well, I did think about using her very large belt and big buckle, but
oh hell yeah, championship
seemed like
belt
she would
buckle.
have seemed like she would have a lasso on her.
Yeah, so she makes it with tension. They make it over to the side. So either your group sees all this going down, the bridge itself, or the roller coaster rails itself kind of creak and snap as the first group gets over.
So who I have on my team is
Yes.
I've got a wonderful TNT player, Tables and Talking.
Oh, Tables and Talking. I hear that's a game of devil.
Oh man, yeah, they were just recently talking about with the preacher man. He was just saying, it's the worst. But next to him, he's got his good buddy there. He's got his good buddy from Conflict Mallet 55. Okay.
Did you have a whole gaming? Was there a game store in the center of town as all of this went down?
Apparently. Yeah, no. So these two are good buddies. You've got Bob and Kubrick Khan. He's your tables and talking guy. Yeah, you've got a Connor S. Rogers. He's your conflict mallet 55K guy. They both decided to head over there, and they're riding in the car next to each other, and they're arguing about which one of their games is better as this is going on. So
Yeah,
they're having a blast of time.
Age-old discussion.
I've got my marksman here who's out on a date with the lovely cheerleader.
Oh,
The marksman.
oh, we're gonna get a little love story out of this thing.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Kyle R. Hoffman there. He's tagged along with Stacy L. Rodriguez.
Oh,
So as this is going on, Bob turns to Connor and is like, I don't know, man. This kind of seems like this might be the third round, maybe the fifth round, maybe we're ethereal. I'm not too sure. We're kind of somewhere in a different place right here. Connor's like,
by this time you could like the Planescape box set came out. Oh, I'm sorry, not the Planescape. The
Space Jammer or Spelljammer.
yeah.
It's Spelljammer?
It was called Dimensiono, and it was released in '80 for tables and talking.
See, as much as I am a tabletop nerd, I have not dived deep enough yet. I've gotta get my knowledge up for this. Connor turns to him and he's like, "Nah, man. Like, we're definitely passing through a rift wormhole here. Yeah, we're definitely going to the same place I was thinking of. They're
We're in the
arguing.
void.
Yeah.
We're in the void.
Yeah, this is some Eldritch stuff here. You gotta understand. He's from Philly, so
Oh, I was about to say. Is it?
So Kyle kind of like leans over to the two of them and is like, time to go. Let's go. And we need to go.
The marksman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees that stone coming their way.
He's like, no, time to go. Grabs their shoulders and starts moving them. Stacy looks over and is like, oh, this isn't good, guys. This is the worst. We need oh man, no. Let's go. And so they're gonna get up and go, and believe it or not, Bob decides to lead the way. He's like, no, come on, follow me. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing.
All right. You see that check? What did we get? Good God! There's no one climbing over this thing.
I don't know if you
What
can
was that?
see it. It's a.
I can't see. Oh, is
The
that a
first-
natural one?
That was a
The
2.
first encounter we just
Oh,
can't.
2. Oh my God.
Fastest game in Game Master Swap history.
Yeah, it could be.
I gotta be
So-
an 11.
Yeah, you have been 11 there. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh boy. I will.
How much, or would you just like to sacrifice one for the group to make its way over, or would you like to burn a whole
I've got
bunch of luck?
to spend. I've got luck
okay.
to spend. So we're gonna shave 4 off of Stacy there. Stacy's gonna be like, "Look out!" Yeah, she's gonna lose 4 luck and bring herself down to 12.
What? Look at that. Geez, Stacy.
Connor there is like, oh, I see it. And he's gonna shave some luck there.
Nice.
Shave 3 off of that.
Okay.
What does that put me in there? 7 out of 9.
You got 9. Give me 2 more.
2 more. So we're gonna shave 2 off of Kyle, and Kyle's gonna, as he's going along there, he's gonna grab the 2 of them and shove his back across the rock and scrape it a little as he goes by.
Yeah. Kyle, he's the one that the producers like. I see star quality in that actor. I think we might try to make him something. He reminds me of a young Lorenzo Lamas. I think we're gonna get him for something.
Yeah.
He makes it across, and you're all on the other side of this island. That's it has a little bit of what looks like Earth, Terra into it, but also this strange like black shale stone, this wine dark water. But there on the other side, just as the last stone smashes to pieces, is this huge tower. It's 70 feet tall. As I said, it looks to be made out of like skin or hide. It's got this rough, pimply, scaly skin. There's big.
This is the best place ever.
It is. It is. It is, Nave. There is.
It's definitely in the
these-
Nine Hells. I'm telling you, it's Nine Hells.
It's around, but yes. And a paladin in hell. These pustules on it, and some of them are not clear, big enough that you can see a bit into it. A little bit of movement coming from inside, and on the far right hand side, you see one huge. For lack of a better word, pimple-looking thing. It's maybe about 10 feet tall, about 8 feet wide. It comes down in a semicircle as it joins into the stone, and it kind of pulsates there. What you do?
I don't know, man. Probably shouldn't mess with it. That looks like some magical stuff.
Well, allow me. Yeah. Hi, I'm Nev.
Hi, Nav.
I know.
Kyle's gonna
I
pipe
wish-
up and be like, "Is this an AA meeting?"
The forces are all aligned. I'm going to investigate this.
Yes. Yeah. What does Nev want to investigate?
Well, she sits down on the ground and she pulls out a pack of tarot cards, and she's going to lay out a spread of tarot cards to see what path we are supposed to take.
Stacy's gonna pipe up and is gonna say, "Oh, while you're at it, do you want to read my hand as well? Is that gonna help us?"
I can, if you want. I can do that. Yeah, sure. Let me do this first, though.
Okay.
Gareth's gonna come over and fish out from his leather jacket a dead rat. Do you need this? Search the innards or anything. Might help.
Chowder.
That's just gross. I'm a good witch.
Fair enough. And I'll pick up the rat and put it back in my pocket.
We know you like the band Rat, Garrett, but that's too much.
Was that Batman?
Yeah, you look up. There's just Michael Keaton is flies off into the distance in the primordial suit.
Oh, it's one of those films.
Yeah, you're a year early. It's 89. So Nave, gosh, that sounds fun. Give me a luck roll.
Really? That's the one you want me to roll?
Look. If you want me to, all right, here I'm gonna give you a choice. I can give you some information, and you can use your intelligence, do an intelligence check, or I can make some weird magic thing go on, and you can make a luck roll. Which one does?
All right, I'll try the luck roll, but I'm at -2 on that, so.
Now that's not for luck roll. You're trying to roll your score or under.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I am looking for a 4 or less.
Oh gosh.
19.
Oh
Wow.
goodness gracious.
Nice.
Well,
That's very
well, it does not. Nothing weird or magical takes you over, but you do flip over a tarot card, and it says that you flip over the tower.
God.
Of course.
Comes into place, and then you flip over. Oh, let's say, like an 8 of cups, and you're gleaning from that. That might mean home.
All right. So to get the rest of you home, I mean, I'm going to stay here, obviously, but to get the rest of you home, we have to go into the tower. And
I like the names. Like, nope, I found the place where I want to be. I always wondered why Dorothy went back. The Wizard of Oz. She was like, wait, Dust Bowl Depression? No, maybe I'll stay
Nah,
here.
I think I'll stay here.
we're supposed to go into the tower. We're supposed to go in. And now you wanted me to read your palm?
Never mind. She just rolls her eyes and looks at you with like the level of disdain that every preppy girl ever does.
Nerd sauce.
Nev collects up her tarot cards and is completely oblivious to that. And,
Yeah. So-
actually, Janie just glares. What's that character's name? I'm sorry.
Stacy.
Stacy. Janie just glares at Stacy.
God, this is gonna turn into a horror movie.
It's
Stacy,
gonna
nice
be
person.
bad. It's gonna be bad. Victor did mention the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's a real thing. I'm really worried. I don't think that we're gonna make it. I think this is all gonna go badly. I feel like some of my luck has already run out, and I don't know why.
Doom is looking upon you, Victor.
Yeah, Bob and Connor
Right.
are still arguing as to which dimension they're in.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, Bob's like, we've entered the void. This is obviously, and Connor thinks you're in the nine hells.
Yeah, he's just like, nah, like, trust me, it's exactly what you think. Man, you don't know
It's exactly
crap.
what's
You don't
expected.
know anything. You bogus, man. You know nothing.
Oh, you're on your conflict. Your conflict is a conflict 40,000 player.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay.
And with him, it's just a 10 or more target number.
All right. 18 on the dice.
Woo! That comet heading this way, or meteorite, sorry, heading this way. I mix them up. I'm gonna say comet.
Mhm.
The director has no idea the difference. The writer's just pulling his hair out. It's a comet. Ah, it's a meteorite, kid. Is twin-tailed, much like a comet found in one of your conflict books, as known as the Bearded Star. It was a bearer of ill omen from primordial time.
So Bob there is gonna be like, oh, this is a little interesting. We should really be aware of the fact that this is a really ill omen. This is dark stuff. You can be on the level for it, but you gotta be aware. This is bad juju, man. Bad juju. I was on the south side of Philly at one point, man, and man, no. I'm sorry, Southside Philly, but you do sound like that.
A tough crowd, man.
You know what? This looks like it's coming from one of my Rat Spit's album. Yeah, this is definitely one of their songs.
Oh God, this entire view looks like one of your.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Oh. My sandwich artist, Bobby. She's just been on her phone the entire time. She was just gonna walk to the tower. It's like, yeah, so the tower. Okay, tower.
Yeah,
She'll
she
just keep
gets
walking forward.
absolutely no. She's got one of those bricks. There's just absolutely no reception now.
I need to get up to the top. I need a reception. I was in an important call.
Tower reception. You're in an important. Yeah, remember your agent wanted to set you up with a new ad campaign that needed some of your skills as a sandwich artist.
Yeah, yeah. Moving up in the world from Suobwe.
So,
Right.
so Kyle's gonna look at the sandwich artist and be like, "Hey man, don't you work at Subway?"
Yeah, yes.
So we don't get sued. It's Subway. It
I-
just has umlauts above the.
Yes, this is
That new
Japanese anime.
Swedish import.
We just do meatballs.
He's gonna start looking around at the group of people and he's be like, we're screwed.
So I am screwed if I don't finish this call. So let's go.
Hey ho, everybody! Yeah, we just need to get moving. Is what we need. We need to follow the one with that giant phone thing.
Yeah. Keep going.
All right,
Follow
let's
the
go.
chicken.
And
All right.
I'm gonna since Kyle's a bit of a marksman. He's had his ROTC training. He's gone around with the BSA. He was out there in the woods. He knows a little bit of tracking, and he's done some scouting before. So
Sweet.
he's gonna go ahead and lead the way and try and scope out any dangers ahead, essentially,
Okay.
and be on the lookout.
Yeah, give me
for
that.
problems.
Give me a. Yeah, it's intelligence. Give me an intelligence check. I'm gonna make your
Yay.
target number is simple. Is it 10?
Natural 20. Which is a total for 19 because he's got a -1.
You might as well. But look at that natural 20. You easy to spot on the ground. Footprints in between this kind of slate stone. Huge ape-like or gorilla footprints that lead into the tower, and they lead right in front of that big bulbous kind of pimple. They lead up to the front, and you see it disappear behind that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, you see feet, a sign of people being dragged towards the tower. So there's probably, boot tracks being dragged across the ground.
Okay, so
You know that probably friends and family members or whatnot that you've seen maybe get snatched up before the world kind of blanked out. So maybe this is where they slash your backup characters if you die.
So, Kyle's gonna try and look cool about this. He's gonna get down on one knee. He's gonna kind of scope the ground a little. He's gonna pretend like he's actually looking for stuff, and then he's gonna point out the obvious stuff that's in front of him. Like, hey, look, there's a set of gorilla tracks right there, and if you see that over there, that's a set of boot prints. Somebody being dragged, it looks like. And he's gonna like taste the ground and pretend to say like,
Oh God.
pretty recent.
It's it's salty. But yeah, he puts his hand in the prints, and with that 20, I'd say you can tell that these guys are.
See, I even got Patrick with that one.
That they're at least about, you may not have seen them come out and grab people, but you could tell they're like foot tall.
And Stacy's gonna be like, oh, just enjoying the display, just being like, oh, big strong man, somebody who can protect me. And
oh my God!
So the other two nerds now are kind of gonna turn their attention to her because they're like, oh, hot girl in the group, and are trying to woo her with knowledge and are absolutely just failing. It's just
like
deep nerdcore, and she's just like, ooh, guy with muscles.
Yeah, any good nerd in an 8.
And now he got out. Now
Janie looks up at the sky and goes, WWRD. What would Reagan do?
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well,
Yeehaw. What we need to do is we need to go check this out because we need to. I mean, there may
Janie,
be.
could you make me a luck roll? If you make it through this, I would love for JD to be a cleric of Ronald Reagan. So go ahead and give me a luck roll, JD, and I want to see if the spirit of Ronnie comes through.
Yes, please.
Say no. Say no.
17.
I
I
did
needed
not
to-
make that luck roll.
I
Darn it.
needed to drop the 10 off of that in order to.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot.
I need a good. I need a die that rolls good, and I need a die that rolls bad. That's what I need.
Yeah. So we got one group, or we got Ethan's group following tracks towards the tower. Sun, I assume your sandwich artist, Bobby, is leading the way of your group heading towards the tower. And
Yep.
Patrick is there, except for Nave, who is reading her tarot cards, and very happy to be in this world. Okay.
So, but yeah, Elrond is leading the way of everybody else heading for the tower, and Janie like nods and then wraps the lasso around her shoulders, and so that it's ready to go.
Nice.
But also loosens her belt up because she realizes that that's her probably best weapon that she's got is that belt buckle. And
Yeah, as soon as the marksman mentions 8-foot tall gorilla men, you know, it might be whooping time.
Victor says,
with the belt buckle.
I don't think this isn't gonna. It's just not gonna go well. But but Victor still hefts up his microphone stand. He's got this big heavy mic stand with him, and which is actually on his character sheet.
Yeah, yeah, he was probably there setting up the mic for Professor Nerdlinger, and
All
right.
right, a kitty.
so I will say, oh my god, like
Obligatory cat.
I know we need the cat shot.
I think we've had that every single 7 p.m. session so far.
I know. Here, let me get
There's been
some.
an obligatory cat.
Let me get some cats in the chat. So son, I will start with you. Bobby is the first to come to this this film, this pimple that stands out, and phone is still not working, of course. Although you look up and you see that red beam of energy like rocketing up off the top, and rotoscoped in, and you're like, oh, that could be it.
Yeah, just reaching for it. No.
What does your group do?
Anyone got a sharp thing? And she's got a no. Actually, no. Gareth will come forward, flick out his switchblade, flicking it around and all that, and then just go for it. Cut down this film.
Pierce right into that bad boy. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to give me a strength test.
Strength test.
With this, it's easy enough. There will be some.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Residual.
like lying around, like wood or?
Oh yeah. As I said, like even chunks of your own world building and whatnot is fused into this island, as well as that black slate that's on the ground. Almost looks like obsidian.
Is there like a broken out piece of rebar maybe off some pieces of concrete?
Why don't you take a look at your highest luck and give me a luck check?
I rolled a 9
highest
strength.
9.
When you say
Okay.
highest luck, what do you mean?
So take a look at all 4 of your luck scores.
And
You want
whoever
to
has-
pick the highest one because you want to try to roll that number or lower.
So is this luck roll based on a modifier?
Nope. It's just the straight stat itself for luck.
Okay, so
Get it.
12 or 16. 16 is the highest.
Okay. So give me a d20, and you want that number or lower.
I rolled a 2.
2. Heck yeah, there's tons of rebar. Like, you may have to like wrench it out, but yeah, it's sticking out all over this place. It's like yeah, it almost got lifted up off of Earth, so you just wrench it free.
And now I have a spicy drink to go with this stream.
Ooh, delicious. Son, Garrett cuts into that thing and starts ripping it open. Smoke from a fog machine starts leaking out. And there's some like PA back there. The director's like, more smoke, and you're cutting it open, and it starts to rip open like you're cutting leather with just but an extremely sharp switchblade, and then this like gunk starts leaking out. Doesn't burn, it doesn't do anything. It's just disgusting. This orange pus starts leaking out as he's cutting away into it. But yeah, you start to cut open it, and you're making your progress. It's a bit of an opening. The smoke the smoke's clearing a little bit. What are the rest of you doing as Gareth is making an opening in this thing?
So Stacy, since she made the luck roll, is looking around and notices you said a loose piece of rebar?
Oh yeah. There's lots of those.
Yeah, so she goes around and she starts picking up loose pieces of this rebar and handing it to the guys, all three of them, and and she says, "Well, if we're gonna be stuck in this situation, you gotta protect me." And
Stacy. All right.
Kyle's gonna look at the piece of rebar and kind of swaddle it through his holster that he's got there for his rifle, and he's gonna take out his rifle and he's gonna start tinkering with it to try and remove the safety out of it as well, so he can shoot a little harder. Yeah. Maybe get some more pressure out of it. Kind of taking his mode there. Connor looking at him. He pulls out an iron spike that he has on him, and he's gonna start looking around for some string and rope and start lassoing himself together an iron pick with the rebar and the spike.
Nice. Okay. Right now with the rebar itself, it is 1d4. If you give me another luck roll and you find that string to piece it together, we're gonna bump it up to 1d6 for damage.
All right, I'm gonna use his because he's the one looking for it.
Okay.
I got a natural 20.
The fates have said, nah. No. But you have rebar. Everybody's got rebar. Can be treated as a 1d4 weapon.
And he's gonna look around at other people and be like, anybody got like rope or string or something? An extra belt.
Timmy Ten Fingers, the burglar, will.
Timmy Ten Fingers. Yes, maybe my future thief.
I might have some rope. Fish through my pocket. I don't have any. Can I make a luck roll?
Yes, you can. Of course, you can.
I like it.
As you all are kind of prepping for what might be on the other side of.
I mean, they saw
gooey
danger.
Door. This gooey duck of a door.
Roll a 3 over my luck.
Three over your luck?
Yeah.
No, you do have. You have clothing. Nothing that won't require a bit of sacrifice. Meaning, tearing off a sleeve belt, but you can.
Yeah. You know what? I will take off my belt. And give the belt. My pants just fall down. I'm boxer briefs, but it's fine. Fine. It's prepared.
He has the belt, so. Connor has the belt in his hand, and he's looking at it, and he's looking at you now with pants down.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. A little breezy, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
He's just gonna hand you the belt back.
It's not worth it. It's not worth getting a 1d6 weapon to see him running around. Boxer briefs. Okay.
Maybe Ten Fingers a bit disappointed, but that's fine by me.
Does your boxer brief have the little domino mask burglar eyes on it?
Yes. Steal your heart is on it.
And Patrick, what is your group doing? As by now, I would say that Gareth is, almost there. He's cut this huge scar into the door, and it does. You see it kind of slowly coming back together, but very, very slowly. So there's enough time if people held it open, people could get through.
So Kyle looks over at Bob and is like, use the rebar. And they'll go over and they'll stick them both in and separate them and like pull them back.
Okay. Yeah, no need to roll for that. You guys are helping out. So opening up this maw. And Patrick, what's your group doing?
Oh, you're muted.
I believe you're muted. Excuse me.
Nope.
On Discord.
Discord muted.
So many places to mute.
There you go.
That's why. Okay. Janie comes over and she was gonna, hold open the thing for people to go through, but she sees the guys doing that with the rebar and nods to them, and then starts to go through, but suddenly someone rushes past her and leaps inside, yelling, "I might be going to die, but I'll be Victor to the end." And it's Victor with his boom mic leaping through the entrance that they've created.
Yes. Okay. So Victor leaps through. Is Victor saying I might be the one to die? But actually no. I know it's on the. I know he's right now. It's gonna be so. Leaps through. All right. And so Victor leaps through, and you see him disappear in this fog through the maw.
Janie yells, "Victor!" And Elrond's like, "Oh, wow, okay, wow, man, all right, I guess we need to get in there, yeah, I mean, help out Victor, oh."
All right. So Elrond hops through.
Yeah, so Elrond will go next, and then Janie will follow a bit more cautiously, because that's what Ronnie would do. And so she goes in looking around. But now she does have her belt off, and she's like just twirling around the belt buckle on the end of the belt, and it's making this whooshing noise. Whoosh.
Oh, it's
whoosh,
a beast of a belt
whoosh.
buckle, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's massive. It's got the entire state of Texas on it, and almost 1-to-1. And so yeah.
Okay. Those three are in Nave. Are you? Is Nave coming?
Nev is meditating back where she has the tarot cards.
Ooh. Oh golly. Nave, you know what, Nave? Give me a luck check, but double your luck. So I believe you said she has a 4, so 8 or under. Something may happen.
15.
Something is digging away at the psyche of Nev here, and it has to do with that. As she overheard Bob say that bearded star, that twin-tailed comet, and something was trying to communicate with her.
She tries to connect with it. Yes. Yes. Speak to me.
If you spend this round sitting outside while the rest of everybody goes through, I'm going to triple your luck check, so you will then make it with with the, is it 12 or under if you choose to.
Yeah, well, she's going to be I mean, if we lose the person with the lowest luck first, then she's the first to go in any case. So.
Okay, gotcha. All right, okay. All right, so we'll say she's out there meditating, and we'll get back to her in a second. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Gareth will motion for everyone to get in. He'll be last as he starts to put his fingers through the ooze that went on the ground, putting makeup or paint on his cheeks.
Yeah, he just Garrett picked up that orange gunk and
Everybody inside.
It leaves like terracotta, streaked across his face. Oh,
God, this has to be the funniest one yet.
And if everyone gets inside, Gareth will see Nev in the distance and salute her before getting inside.
He knows. He remembers the liner sheets of the album, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen this. This silhouette of a witch on this floating ethereal demi-plane."
That's so metal.
He makes it inside. All right. Now double check with Ethan, and your folks go through, correct?
Yeah. So basically, the two dudes are holding it open as Connor goes through. As Bob is holding it open, Connor's like just giving the tongue over to Bob, just like, you stupid.
the two nerd offs. They're gonna try to nerd off.
As he's walking through, he kind of yells back at him, and he's like, "Still think it's the void."
Your answers may be revealed at the very top of this tower, and you head on in. Okay, knave. Make me that luck check at 12 or under.
All right.
Okay.
We rolleth. If this die fails me this time,
You're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'll just cry.
And
16.
Oh, come on!
Son of a mother! Something reaches out to Knave, and she has a feeling it's almost serpentine, and the name Sisilak enters her mind, and it says, yes, it says, oh yeah, it says, "Come, child of wait, no, it's a weird alien thing, so it has to say Earth wrong. Come, child of Aerith."
Yes, that is the truth of its name. I know now. I understand.
Come to the top, and I will greet you in my void ship. Make sure Sislask of the Escher Empire lands safely.
Oh, I will. Oh, great one. Oh, yes. And you shall give me such great powers. I could feel them coursing through my body already.
I mean... And actually, oh God, since you failed that luck roll, hey, Nev, could you make me... I never have done this before, so we're going to do it now. We're going to make a corruption roll.
Oh, wow.
And please roll me a D8.
We are really screwed, aren't we, son?
This happens to a lot of my characters. I'm playing urban shadows, and I have a guy that's almost being ready to turned over to the GM.
Urban shadows is...
Oh, holy crap!
Oh, did we get on the floor?
Run away.
Am I looking high or low here?
Just give me that D8. Let's see what the corruption is.
7 is what it is.
Oh, of course.
It was a 1 on the floor. That's why I asked.
Your teeth your teeth start to chatter, and they almost kind of flake away, and your two canines start to form into like a rattlesnake's fangs.
Oh. Nev touches those and goes, "Ah."
I'm gonna.
All right.
If we look back,
So-
do we see this?
What was that again?
If we look back, do we see it?
Gosh, the last one that went in was Gareth. So if Gareth wants to look back and see the mutation, I will give him an intelligence check. Like,
I think
or you
Gareth.
just think it's
I don't know.
too metal.
Gareth. No,
Just
no,
waves
no.
it on
Gareth,
by.
I don't
Right.
know. Can you
Didn't
guys
wanna ruin the
see
moment.
that back there? My cat is in the closet in the little cubby.
They're just peering. Just
He's,
peering.
he's been watching the entire time.
Well,
an
have
observer.
him sign into Twitch so that we have more viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
send into Twitch?
you dive your way through Nave. I assume you walk your way through this thing.
Nev is going to try to levitate to the top of the tower.
I don't know.
you know what?
It's thought space, isn't it?
I love where you're at, and I love this. Give me, and I mean she's communing with Silisak. Give me a luck roll. If you get that natural one, there's something's gonna happen at least. So.
Natural 14.
No, the power is there, but there's
I
contracts to be
feel it.
signed.
I feel it, but it's I'm not worthy yet. I got to get there. I've got to get there. Maybe a sacrifice. I don't know. We'll see. And then
Just put your hands up. Well, maybe I'm gonna have to kill a friend. I don't
so
know.
right before she steps through the entranceway before it closes, she does pull her sacrificial knife out of her backpack.
Oh my God, that's right. You have a sacrificial knife on your teenage witch.
It's this really ornate thing that you get at the mall.
Yeah,
it's one of
you got
those
it,
that you get that's got the whole dragon hilt on it, and
It's
then
actually
the
got no
chromium
sharpness
blade.
whatsoever.
Yeah, you bought it at Eye of Horus. Metaphysical shop. Yeah, nice. All right. She steps through, and as you step through, we see the camera follow her up as she pulls out her dagger and steps through, and then the skin starts to and seal itself over. And I think that's where we got to take our 5-minute break as the crew is made their way into the tower, setting up a love story, a sacrifice. Gosh, who knows what's going to happen? So yeah, I think it'll probably be a good time to take a 5-minute break there.
All right. Yay.
Returned. All right,
We have returned.
we're back.
The excitement is palpable.
The tower out of time. Yes. Speaking of palpable, you've made your way through here, and it is humid. So humid in here. The mist clears, and you all find yourself on this landing. It's a semicircular landing that is covered with just alien-looking flora. And as you look around, it almost looks like you're in kind of a tiered arboretum. And you see a path leads down in this smooth road down to the center. And in the center, maybe you're far up. It seems to dig down a bit into the earth. So far down, about 50 feet, you see a collection of things. You see those gorilla men. They seem to be sitting around eating. You notice that they have the strange kind of biomechanical things along the base of their head. It goes down their spine and comes down their right arm. And a few of them are looking what can be described as a giant rib cage that almost has this skin cellophane over the top of it. You see movement inside, so it looks to be maybe prisoners, and that is made clear as the gorilla men are kind of eating away, squat on the floor, and then one of them perks up, straightens its back, and almost catatonically walks towards this rib cage. It waves over its hand that has that biomechanical gunk all over it, and the skin opens up, and you see him pull forth two people. There is Professor Nerdlinger and a man that looks out of time. He's actually still wearing what looks to be like a conquistador's outfit. Yanks him through, and they try to struggle, and suddenly the gorilla man stares at them, and then they also too have that catatonic state. They walk over this one piece in the landing that you see down below, and it looks like there's this esophagus that goes up from the floor up into the ceiling about 40 feet, and it waves that arm again. It opens up. They step inside, almost like skin-like elevator as you see it close, and then you see their silhouetted bodies float up to the top and disappear into the ceiling. And so that is what you all see ahead of you. You guys are all hidden because as you've kind of come in, as the tiers go down, it is just covered with flora. So these big, thick, broad-leafed hostas and fir.
Victor's on the ground in the midst of those in the midst of this strange flora, just crying.
Fair
I
enough.
thought you'd be so excited. he like emerged. He's the first one to emerge through, and this assails his senses, and he's like, "No."
I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much.
It is a lot. Oh, that's awesome.
So Connor's gonna come in and be like, okay, man, maybe not the 9 hells, but maybe a little more like, maybe this like chaos theory, man. This is something a little more the lines of like maybe the chaos side stuff. Like in the alignment wheel chart that we now have, again, there are 9 alignments. You gotta deal with it. It changed over. They're not 3 anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, they changed the wheel, man. Yeah. Bob's just gonna be like, look, I don't care. Weird stuff like this happens all the time. Like, I don't care, man.
Hidden behind these ferns, having this nerdy discussion.
You two need to shut up, is what Janie says, because you're going to draw the attention of the stuff we don't want to see. Us. There.
Gareth is gonna go over to this crying, pathetic kid and grab him by the shirt. Get a hold of yourself. This is do or die. I'm not gonna die today.
Do or die, man. Gareth, please
Without looking up, he says, Victor says, yes, Batman, yes.
Gareth, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You want a 10 or...
Oh, wow. I'm really loving these characters.
8.
An 8? Oh,
Yeah.
got it. You don't own it, but you have seen it. The cover of your one of your favorite metal albums, and it looks just like this, like a wild alien jungle, gorilla men with cybernetic parts bursting out, guarding this snake man, where it's like a snake in this kind of robed, embroidered encounter suit, whipping like magic coming from his hands, and yeah, it completely is on par to
So, so Janie, Janie listens because at home listens to a lot of Paul Harvey. So, is there anything in the annals of Paul Harvey that might speak to this sort of satanic kind of thing?
Yeah. Give me a intelligence check to see which you might have heard from some of the first time
gospel,
caller, long time listener.
The gospel of Paul Harvey.
Yeah, Paul Harvey.
All right, which die should I use? All right.
It's a D20. You're gonna go with the intelligence.
I meant literally. Which one should I use?
I go with the red. I always go with red.
All right, I'll go with the red.
Red is probably a good idea.
All right.
That's awesome.
I'm shooting for a 10. I got a 10.
Oh, there it is. You remember.
With 0 modifiers, but I got the 10. Yay! I got a roll right.
First time caller, long time listener who said, "Well, I can tell you right now, the apocalypse ain't gonna come in the end of the world with the ground splitting open. Comes from the sky, a streaking star, a falling star, much like the son of the dawn star, Satan himself is the sky in the form of a snake and destroy Earth, enslave us all to its serpentine ways, and then you remember that he says it is not Satan as we've got to watch out for. It is Sisalak, general of Lucifer himself, the Dawn Star himself. And this feels a lot like it. There's some description that kind of falls on it, that that this person was describing what you thought was like this Appendix N Conan the Barbarian Robert Howard book, but this is all lining up.
And now for the rest of the story.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah. So
Janie goes, I know, I have heard about this. And she's like looking around, and she's like, Sisyphax. And then, but of course, then Nev comes in and goes, darn it, what was it? Is it Sisyphax or
Sisylac?
Screwed myself up.
It's Silysak.
Sisylac.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Nev comes in and raises her arms, and the knife is in her hand, and she goes, "It is the name of the Great One, Sisylac."
Oh, I should have said we were playing with Fleeting Luck, which is an optional DCC like birthday, because I'd have been throwing a bunch of luck at all of you for this.
So I would be turning around and looking. Kyle would be turning around and looking at her, being like, "What is wrong with it? Why do you have a knife?"
With a sacrifice?
Welcome, sister.
How loud how loud does Nev say that?
No, she said for the sacrifice.
Oh no, I meant for like how loud does she pronounce the name of?
No louder than anybody else has been talking on that.
Okay.
So I think she's more conversational levels, but even though she's more, she's got more arm motions about it, but she's not yelling or anything.
If you have regular conversation, you're so far up and away, and there's so much going on. There's kind of the moaning of people and screaming like, let me out, and like machinery and like weird stuff firing off, and something happening in the room far above that. It's hard to hear from down there up here.
So what are we looking at in this room now that they've disappeared?
So what's left in the room still is the prisoners. There's about one left. There's about 4 4 other these kind of ape men with these things, but they're now not standing up straight or catatonic. They're kind of hunched over and they're eating from these bowls. They're eating like this fruit and stuff that's picked from the surrounding area.
Okay. So Nev will walk down there.
Okay. So Nev starts walking like straight down. What are the rest of you doing?
Kyle is going to immediately grab her by the collar. Because he does not like what she's doing.
Hi, my name is Nev. Don't touch me.
I'll put a hand on Carl's arm and say, yeah, don't touch her.
Oh, snap.
Look, you want to be one of these sacrifices she wants? She has a knife right now, like...
I'll hold up my switchblade.
Look, the Great One has spoken through me. These things will not harm me.
I talked to you?
Yes, outside, in the void.
So, Stacy's gonna turn around and be like, ew, you're talking to an ape.
Not an ape, Sicily. Sicily.
What does he sound like, then?
Pretty much like that.
He was all like, yeah, whatever, and like, yo, the meek will inherit the Aeroth, and and those who follow him and do his bidding will get great powers. Like I mean the usual.
Okay, whatever. I would like if I would be able to do my nails whenever I wanted without having to do any type of protein care. Like, that would be great.
That's totally possible.
Okay, now I'm on board, sister. Now you got me. All right, let's do this. All right, so who we sacrificing?
While Janie is all like, what the ever-loving hell? what yeah.
Oh, this is devil. This is devilry.
It is devilry, and we need to back off from this, and we need to chop off one of their hands and use it to get into the elevator thing, and then we need to go to the top and we need to go back home so I can win the regional championship.
And so I can get some reception.
Ow.
Let's do this.
Okay, so Neb is you're letting Neb walk straight down. Anybody else walking straight down with Neb?
Gareth's going with Neb.
Stacy is following right there.
Stacy is going down. Wonderful.
Well, Haiti ho! I mean, I'm responsible for her, I guess. I mean, she was in my group on the thing, and what do you think, Mr. Chicken? Mr. Chicken thinks that we should, I guess, act like we belong here. I mean, that's what my mom always said I should do if I was like out late at night and in a bad part of town. I should just act like I was there. Where we should just do that, I guess. So yeah, follow the Queen Goddess or whatever she is now.
Wonderful. Dan, wonderful.
So Bob and Connor are gonna like look at each other and shrug and be like, "We're going with the hot chick," and they follow along. Kyle just kind of like rubs his temples and like, these freaking idiots are gonna get themselves killed, and he's gonna pull out his rifle and he's gonna make sure it's cocked and ready.
Wait, his what?
He's got a BB gun. He's got an air rifle.
He's got a rifle on him. Yeah.
He's got an air rifle. Did he ever get to finish that improvement on his rifle and removing the safety?
Oh yeah. What's it shoot at now? Or what's the damage on that thing now?
Oh, I remember that now. I forgot about it.
I didn't make a roll for it yet.
It does.
It's 1d4.
1d4. Okay, yeah. Make a roll. See if we can notch it up to 1d6. Make a luck roll.
Okay, he's got a luck of 12, so that's a
Nice.
4.
He has jury rigged that bad boy. Got the pressure up. It is a 1d6 rifle.
Nice. Now I can punch something. So he whips that out and he gets the cartridge loaded because guess what? You could have multiple cartridges now in this day and age.
So, all right, we're walking on down.
And he's not skimping. He's gonna use the steel BBs.
Okay.
He's gonna use the
sweet.
good ones.
Anybody hiding? No, nobody's hiding. We're walking on down.
No, he's just walking on down.
Victor actually grabbed tries to tear off a giant palm frond or whatever and kind of holds it in front of him like a shield, but he's hoping that he'll just look like a palm tree really or something.
Hell, that's kind of his stealth. Okay.
Yeah, that's his stealth thing.
That's sweet. All right. Down you go, walking forward, and as Knave leads the way and comes upon this scene, one of the gorilla men looks across, is kind of at these dead eyes, and suddenly his eyes fog over, and they are they're pale white. He straightens himself up catatonically, steps forward. Now, Knave, you're gonna make me another luck check, but with that 12 instead of your regular 12 or under.
This is my regular crappy luck. Her luck has completely changed around here on the other side.
Yeah, because you're kind of becoming an NPC.
You're leaning into the darkness.
I would have beat my regular luck score with a 3.
Nice.
Nice.
It looks at you, and something bores in your mind. As it bores in your mind, you can see that the kind of biomechanical thing on the back of the gorilla man's neck perks up. These antennae kind of come up from the top of it, and it almost kind of feels like it's scanning your aura, your being, and it says,
child of Earth, you are on your way to be a priestess of Sislasa Karak. Sorry, I have an Eastern Eshulia accent. It says, you bring so much sacrifice to the great Lord.
Points at the sacrifice knife. The
Mm,
sacrificial knife.
I see. They are to be used as fuel to hone, to guide in our Lord and his void ship.
Oh yeah, totally, man. Guiding in the void ship, however you want to see it. You know, speaking from the other side. Yeah, the great ether. Yeah. So you're yeah. So we can just go, right?
and the others start to get there's three other gorilla men get up, also catatonic. The one that's speaking to you, you hear it in your mind telepathically, even though the gorilla man has mouth open, this 8-foot tall thing, and it extends its arm and points to the giant rib cage with skin all over, and says,
Priestess, come with me, and we will bring the sacrifice to be held in check until we need their essence.
Awesome.
and the gorilla man,
Come on, guys.
starts to head towards the cage of people, and
So Kyle's gonna perk up and be like, "What did he say?"
He said the stuff he said.
what did he say, Knave? You only heard it in your mind.
Well, the Great One spoke to me through this creature, and said that we are good to go upstairs. We'll deal with the sacrifice part up there, and then greatness and wonder, and like superpowers for me.
They see that, yeah, there are so many, and you see this group sees the gorilla man go over, wave that kind of biomechanical arm in front of the rib cage, the basically the prison cell, and it opens up, and people try to get out. He stares, and then they look like they've been hit with some sort of psychic whammy, and then it says, "Priestess, load your sacrifices within the cage."
Yeah, so guys, go on and get in the cage.
As soon as she says that,
The others are up too, and they're kind of standing there waiting.
This is how we're going to get up.
so Kyle like walks over to her because he's only a couple paces away. He's like right behind her essentially. He just walks over, pulls out the rebar, and just hits her over the head.
No, PvP.
He's just not having it. He's like, nah. He's
Victor's
not trusting
like,
it.
Victor sees that and he goes, oh goodness, and he drops the palm frond and like leaps at one of the ape things with his mic and starts beating on it.
Oh God! All right.
Two
All
gamers
right,
are gonna
well-
shrug and they're gonna go charging after the ape as well.
Well, Elrond just looks around, just holding his chicken, and he's just like looking around in stunned disbelief at how this is devolved.
Stacy stands there and is like, "Oh my god!"
Gareth is going to go to the fallen body of Nev and just check.
Well,
on
wait,
her.
hold on, am I falling?
Now.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Not necessarily is she falling.
Good old, some good old initiative.
Yeah.
So everybody, please take your highest initiative count, because we're going to go kind of as rep to the group,
Mhm.
and give me a d20 roll, and
Is initiative just agility?
it's basically your agility modifier, because you right now don't have
Any
armor.
special stuff?
It's over next to speed
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
sheet.
you'll see
Oh.
speed.
Yep. Completely. Yep. Okay.
That's a
that is
4 for me.
9.
Ethan
I got
gets
a
a
9.
Ethan's group gets a 4. Sun's group gets a 9.
18.
Damn it!
Oh, snap. I didn't realize this funnel was going to be caused by a player. And
I'd like to note it wasn't mine, at least.
and the ape men / cerebral leeches on 16. Right.
So
Well,
would,
Patrick. Yes, sir. Mhm.
would the two of us, Sun and I, have surprise on them because we were compliant up until then?
Compliant up until then? Give me a.
It was highly unsuspected. I don't know, personality to bluff them.
Right. Give me a personality check on that one, and I'm gonna I'm gonna make it slightly high, because they are kind of psychically probing you right now. So go with the 13 check for, and you can take
Like,
your
man, my people are probing you, man.
That is a 13 on the dot.
13 on the die. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
I've got no other bonuses, so it's just straight 13.
Go with that hit to Knave. Knave's what's your armor class?
I can only suspect that it sucks.
Probably 10.
It's probably at least 10.
Nope, you are incorrect. It is 9.
Okay. God, Knave.
Okay.
Give me the hit.
All
It's
right.
only fair. You did
Yes.
say you were just complying, and then went up and rebarred.
That is a 10 on the dice. Exactly.
That's a hit. Give me that damage, Knave. What's your AC? I mean your
Health.
hit points.
My hit points? Anybody want to give a wild guess on that?
One.
It's
Oh no,
Nave.
actually, she's got a little bit better than that. 2.
Oh, nice. You have more than Kyle.
Yeah, more than the person that has a rifle.
Yeah, that is 2 points of damage, though.
2 points of damage drops Knave down to the ground, but at exactly 2 points. And
So
at
then-
0 level,
Ow.
mostly do die at 0. But gosh, I really like Knave. So
Is
Knave
she
is down.
unconscious? Because he's not
and
intending to kill her.
Oh, okay. Then clunk, she is knocked unconscious and down on the floor. We'll do some what do you call it? Attitude checks later on to see if she snaps up out of this one.
All right.
Okay. Clunk down onto the ground. She drops. Son, did you say you were doing something surprising?
Oh, well, Gareth was more just going to run over if Nev was. And, yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go over there, and if she does need to make a fortitude check, I'll probably
Yeah.
tweak the target number.
Wait,
for
is
you.
Gareth Batman?
Yes.
Gareth.
Yes.
Okay, I was half expecting Gareth to turn around and turn on Kyle because he was.
Gareth is heavy metal Batman.
Yeah.
So
He's like,
Runs
nah, don't hit my girl.
he's running over to her. Okay, Patrick, it is the rest of your group, and at the end of since Knave is out, I'm gonna let you kind of go individually, and then we'll check on Knave's noggin.
So Victor was going to attack one of the ape things. So he yells out, "Ah!"
Oh, that war cry! Oh, that war cry!
And then he runs up, and then it's like bonk on top of the ape head. Except he has a pretty high strength, so.
Yes. So right now, Victor or Patrick, I'll ask you: are you attacking the ape men or the weird pulsating cerebral leeches that are on the back of it?
He is in the AV club. I think he might know to go for the mechanical parts.
Yeah, he's seen probably Vincent.
he
the
shouts-
Tingler. That's what they
Yeah.
kind of look like.
Yeah, he shouts out, "It's like the Tingler."
I like that you said he shouts out and then you go, "It's like the Tingler." I don't want to offend anybody by shouting too loud. All right, so if you're going for the Tingler, we'll concentrate on that. Now look at their.
I love this party.
Victor rolled an 8.
Oh, Victor, no! It clunks against or instinctively the arm of one of the ape men lifts up and your mic stand slaps against its arm. You hear the cerebral leeches.
With his other hand, he fumbles out his video camera to start videotaping things.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Blair Witch Project. This would be found footage years later.
He turns it on himself. I can't believe that we're still alive. I don't think we're going to live much longer.
All right. Let's see who does we got. Jamie.
Oh, you cut out.
Your audio cut out there.
Oh no. Let me take it. All right. How is that now? Better? Worse?
Yeah, no, it's
You're
fine. It just cut
It
out.
just
for a
cuts out
second.
sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, for a second.
Sorry. Sorry, Patrick. The rest of your group, what are they doing?
Janie will look at Keith. Was it?
Gareth or Keith?
Was it Keith or Kyle? Kyle,
Kyle?
Oh,
Is it Kyle?
the one that
Mark.
knocked out Nav.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll look at him and then just flip him off, and
That's just about right.
and then she will go in, whirling the belt buckle around and try to take out. Having seen Victor go for the mechanical thing, she will do so as well. Try to get
Awesome.
the sharp edge of that belt buckle, like smacking against the mechanical stuff.
Gotcha.
13. The belt buckle is +1, so 14.
Oh,
Oh, and if I could
Nailed
add
that
strength, that's another +1. So
yep, nails that thing. Oh, yep.
Nice.
Give me the damage on it.
1d3 +1. So actually, I rolled a 5, so 3,
Oh.
so 4. Maximum damage, 4 points.
Nice. Thuds into this thing. It reels back. You see for just a second the gorilla, the gorilla man's eyes go from milky pale white to a gorilla's eyes, and it looks around confused and stunned. Then it goes back. In your mind's eye, you hear the cerebral say, "How dare you! How dare you, proto-human, touch one of the cerebral leeches!" Ow! Oh,
Ow.
with my sciatica. Oh Lord, my back. If I have a back. Nice. All right. God, ooh, you damaged one of them. Oh man.
And Elrond will smack Kyle over the head with a rubber chicken,
All right.
which is also +1.
I can't believe Kyle might die to a rubber chicken.
Quite
Well-
well.
Turns out there's a sack of marbles inside that rubber chicken.
That'll hit.
Like
12
a white
hits.
block. Oh my God. Okay.
Interestingly, apparently it's a pretty tough rubber chicken. It does 1d3 +1.
Holy
Yeah.
chowder.
So the same as the belt buckle.
He's gonna go down from that.
Oh, and I got a 6.
Oh.
So 4
Goodness
points. And I don't want to
gracious.
kill him. I mean, again,
Just knock him
but
unconscious.
just beats him over the head until he goes down.
Okay, so Kyle will mark you as unconscious, and we'll check your fort after this. So, but clunk, Kyle goes down in a sack. I mean, 6 if he wanted to. His neck creans really oddly. He just dives head into the dirt of the arboretum. Oh my God! And was that it for you, Patrick?
I think that's everybody. I mean, Nev's unconscious, so.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
how these two knocked each other out.
So Nev, that's right. We're gonna check you. Nev, give me I believe it is fortitude. Sorry, I get my saves mixed up. So there should be
Fortitude.
like will, reflex, fortitude. Give me a fortitude check. But since Garrett is there trying to kind of shake you awake, we're gonna make this a 9 or. What'd you get? 17.
17 on the die.
Nev, you're up, concussed, little blood trickling down from the top of your head.
What unbeliever hit me over the head with a piece of rebar? You know, there's always rebar.
It is always rebar. She is awake. Gareth is there in front of you.
My traitorous sister, you were about to go into the river of Styx. Not today. Not today.
You know, I never really noticed you before. You know, we were nearly killed outside on the tracks. But you're kind of cool.
Very cool. He's got a dead rat in his pocket, in his jean vest pocket.
I love this party.
She leans in, and I assume you're wearing a leather jacket.
Yes, yes.
She leans in and just sniffs really deeply of the leather jacket.
Oh, it hasn't been washed in forever.
No, it is
Is it-
Hessian.
does
it is
it-
deeply Hessian.
Does it say on the back like it says Radica?
Oh, yes, it's Radka. Yeah,
Radica.
yes,
Yeah.
I like it.
Weird blocky font. Nice.
Goth kids, rise up.
All right, that's sweet. All right, she's up and moving. But now it is the ape men and the cerebral leeches. As the cerebral leeches, you hear their voices echo in all your minds. The cerebral leeches say, "Destroy them, my proto-men! Destroy these pitiful creatures!
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Exterminate! Exterminate! Oh, wait, we'll be sued. Don't use that. Destroy that."
Cause them to be eradicated.
Destroy the proto-humans.
End their life, my proto-man. End their life. And they move forward. And
Well, Nev yells out, except for me and him, right?
no, they do not. Yes, they do not even go for you. But
Nev will stand in front of Gareth anytime that one seems like it's going to come for him.
Victor, since you did club ages there and have to, and you feel this psychic bolt into your mind with a terrible roll as you see a 3 come into your mind, knowing damn well that ain't gonna hit you.
I'm like, nah, I'm harder than this.
I'm tougher.
Oh my god!
I'm a lot tougher than that.
Son of a... Oh man! Right. So, and then the ape man reaches out. We're gonna go for. Let's go for one of Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to go with Bobby, the sandwich artist. Will she not make it up to the top? Oh my god! Time to change the die because that was a 6. There is no.
No. Keep that. It's great.
God, yeah, she's just oblivious, trying to get the signal as this 8-foot tall gorilla man swings behind her and completely misses her like a doofus.
I think I'm getting some interference.
Another one moves forward. The cerebral leech will try to use the psychic bolt to this tunnels and talking player. And they will get there. Oh, I might have something. He got a 13.
That'll
How's
hit.
Ooh.
Yes, it will. This psychic mental blast. Now you must make me a personality check.
Well, good thing that he's got a crap ton of personality.
Yeah. Or sorry, it's a will save. Sorry.
Will save?
Yes, sir.
All right. Will save. And he doesn't have the greatest on. But it is a 14.
Okay. So you are not stunned, but you did get 2 points of psychic damage. How much?
Ooh. Down to 2.
Down to 2. Oh, still alive. Blood comes from the nose of face. The ape that provides the
Connor's
ambulance.
just like, yo, man, I've had worse highs, man.
Well, Janie flipped off. So if Janie flipped off Kyle, is she with a knave?
Oh, yeah, I guess she didn't do anything. No, she
did
attacked one of the things on the belt buckle.
her belt buckle, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't do
All
so
right.
great. But yeah. Or she did. No, actually, she did quite well. I have forgotten already, but yeah, she did quite well with the belt buckle.
Ape Man will try to strike it. Oh God, come on, man, guys. I know you're being psychically controlled, but geez, get some swinging in. A 10? What's your armor class, Janie?
10.
That is a hit, Janie. These ape men acted. Yeah.
Ronald Reagan, protect me.
Ronald Reagan is trying to protect you. Of course he is, because he rolled a 1 for damage.
Janie goes down.
Oh, Janie's down. Crumples down to the ground. Janie only had 1 hit point. Oh,
Yeah.
Janie's down. Ugh, down to the ground. So that was that one. There is one more. Okay. One more Cerebral Leech and one more Ape Man as the Cerebral Leech.
So what does Nev have? 1?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, for coming back from unconsciousness, I guess just 1.
Yeah. I just set it to 1. The Ape Men so the Cerebral Leech will have to go for Bob with a 15. Bob,
How you doing? Or Ethan? How's Bob doing?
15 will hit.
Okay, 15 will hit you. There is going to be 2 points of damage to him, and if he's still alive, then I'll need a will
He's
save.
down.
Oh,
He's
he
one
is
under.
down.
He's got one
No.
hit point. So he's one under. So he's
And these things were not going for knocking you out. The Cerebral Leech has entered Bob's mind, and
Is it just a
like
scanners thing? Does it
scanners, you just see him, his head pop.
Oh.
you watch as he drops his rebar and his miniature cases spill out.
Oh no.
Oh no, no!
That was more tragic than his brain exploding.
Yeah. The spike rolls on the floor.
And the ape man then goes for Jesse. Go for Jesse.
Jesse has been mute this entire time. One of those background extras.
Jesse will be fine with a 3, and even with his pluses, he has a 7. But I figured Jesse's AC must be higher than 7.
Yes.
Ah, there it is. Okay, that is it for the
8.
villainous turn. And dang, I would have gotten close. And Sun, that is your group.
Yep.
You get to go.
Well, Jessie is going to retaliate, taking off her apron,
And wings completely missing you.
and is going to try and use the apron to try and trip it off.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I love that your one weapon is an apron.
Yes. So I'm looking at the damage, and it just says 1 + 2. Is that
right.
from my strength and all that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I rolled a 4, so that's a 6.
This is just your apron wraps around the ankle of a 8-foot tall gorilla man, and it does not budge. You just whip.
Jesse will frown at that. Just an audible.
Right. Yeah, we can't afford in the budget to give him lines. You're like, no, you don't get any lines. You just give me an and that's about it. Don't say oh. Don't say oh. No, oh my, no nothing. Just
Yeah, then you're gonna have to pay the
yeah.
actors
We're
guild
gonna have to,
dues.
we're gonna have to put you on the SAG card at that point. All right. And
Timmy Ten Fingers is gonna come around, on the same ape, and he's gonna bring out his holy water, that he has on him. And he's hoping that he just basically slams it onto the back of the ape.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna fry that.
I love it.
So-
Do it. Do it.
Be gone, foul, ape. Oh, Timmy Ten Fingers rolls a 1.
Oh no.
Timmy Ten Fingers.
Oh
Gonna
no.
lose one of his 10 fingers.
Oh, it's time for a fumble chart. So please roll me a let's go for a D6.
D6. Okay,
This fumble look like
that is a 2.
2.
You trip.
So you trip over, right? And you may recover with a reflex save of 10 or more. Otherwise, you're going to spend the next round prone on the ground.
Well, I think Timmy Ten Fingers has a good. Yes, Timmy Ten Fingers rolls an 11.
Nice. And it trips over a bit, rolls, gets up. Like a true bird. Quick on his feet.
Yes, Timmy Ten Fingers. Come back for a second hit. But Gareth, I'm not quite. Gareth is kind of confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's time to
around
pick a
them.
side, Gareth. What do you want?
Yeah. Honestly, I think Nev is. Yeah, Gareth never knew this was at all possible, and now I think Gareth has to, I think, live this out. Gareth's
Nice.
going to side with Nev.
Nice.
Who's the closest to Gareth?
Well, let's see. Nev is up. I would say Kyle got knocked down by the chicken thing. And after that, it's just going to be narrative. You've
Yeah,
got to you. So
I think I'll go for the chicken man. Gareth will turn around and tackle the chicken man down.
now Elron was helping. He did knock out the marksman. But I'd say there's like Connor, Stacy's around. Bobby is still walking around with this giant brick phone, not paying attention to the horror all around.
Bobby will come last.
Yeah, Bobby's last. Who else do we got?
Actually, no, the marksman, a dangerous target. The Gareth locks eyes.
Kyle is currently unconscious and but alive. What does Gareth want to do?
He wants to.
Gareth is gonna go over there.
It's just a draw at this point. He's an unconscious.
Wipe off the mucus.
Yes.
Draw a cross, upside down cross, and plunge into the chest.
Give me a roll because I always like to see if a 1 happens. If not, there's
Okay.
just a coup de grace.
Ooh, 19.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
You just
Oh,
hear, you just hear a scream of pain as he exhales his last breath, and he goes, "Ugh."
The dark gods.
is that a Philly? Is that a South Philly exclamation of pain as it plunges into?
Well, when somebody gets stabbed, they don't scream ah. They
Yeah.
yeah, they lose their breath.
Kyle is dead. A sacrifice given.
You're muted again,
Oh,
Patrick.
Dang
Gosh.
it.
Discord.
Nev says, "What are you doing?
We need that for sacrifice.
You've got to use the sacrificial knife if you're going to sacrifice somebody."
Is she just gonna jump in and get a stab?
Right.
Doing it wrong. Anything? Any other?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. There it is. Oh, Bobby. What's Bobby doing?
Does Bobby see the? Was that like a cage, or was that more like an elevator type of thing?
There is an elevator type thing, and there is cage, but yes, there is the elevator type thing.
Bobby sees the elevator and it's like, yeah, that's my way. And Bobby's gonna go for it. Bobby's just gonna run for it.
She runs for the elevator. It is opened up, or at least this kind of oval opening in this kind of sarcophagus. I mean, esophagus like thing. It isn't activated. I will say you all saw that the ape men kind of presented their right arm, which is the one that's kind of biomechanical, and it opened up, and it activated when it did that.
I see. Well, she's gonna see if just even presence will open it, and just tap her foot, waiting for the elevator to come down.
Yeah, she's one of those people where there's the light and it's pressed, and she has to press it again just in
Just
case.
pressing the mucus, the soft tissue.
Okay, so Bobby's in this thing pressing. Give me, it won't activate that unless, of course, there's something wacky happens with this roll. But give me a luck roll.
Okay. Oh, what
Come
is,
on.
You want to roll
luck.
under.
what
if
is
you roll-
Bobby's luck?
If you roll a 1, something up.
Okay, Bobby's luck is a 6, so
6 or under.
that's a 15.
He presses it. It's this gooey light goes on. Kind of pulsates. Nothing's happening.
That's it.
So I believe done. That was your turn. So Ethan, of your remaining players, you have actors. You have Connor and you have Stacy.
The first death.
Hey. Yeah, first real death.
Yeah. Oh, too. You know, Bob's head exploded, and then Kyle
Yeah.
was sacrificed by.
Wrongly, apparently.
So
Yeah, wrong.
So Stacy is gonna go. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And she's just gonna kind of like shift over and be like, try and pick up the rifle that Kyle had.
Oh yeah.
Attack,
Yep.
attack with projectile vomit.
Oh my guy.
She's gonna pick it up and she's gonna kind of start to walk, like, toward the elevator-ish.
Okay. Okay.
And then turn around and shoot Nev in the head. Because
Nev's never going to get the chance to say, I was trying to save you all.
She is just not having it. She's like, no.
All right.
She's
Give me the shot.
scared. Actually, no, she's not going to shoot Nev. She's going to shoot Gareth, the one who stabbed Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking Nev did it, but it was like, no, that's not it. Yeah,
Her date. Okay.
she's very, very scared of whoever just killed her date.
Yeah. the guy that pointed upside down cross on the earth and stabbed him. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. So that'll be a 13.
Oh.
Yeah, that hit
no.
19 and 9. Yeah.
And that's
I
a
can't
20.
imagine any of us being able to survive a rifle shot to the head.
Beefy 1d6 damage.
That is only a 1.
Oh, I got 2 HP.
Ooh.
I'm now 1. I'm at a 1.
Right shoulder just. Oh, you shot. You see the damn cheerleader. Oh, Daisy, shoot the metalhead. Goodness
I motioned
gracious!
for this
Yeah,
sacrificial
the
knife
headlines.
on
You
Metalhead.
motioned for the sacrificial knife. And Ethan, I believe you have one more left. You have Connor, which is
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I've got Connor there. Connor is roughed up. He's not doing great. So he's not having a fun time with that.
This is not at all like one of his encounters. Like not B7 or even module C12. You're like, oh, this is horrible.
This sucks. This really sucks. But he's gonna take that piece of rebar and he's gonna attempt to swing on that gorilla because that's where he is.
Yes, please go ahead and swing it.
That is a 16 on the dice with a -1 to his strength.
That is a hit.
15.
Oh, that's a hit. That is a hit.
Yep. That's a D4.
Yeah, the rebar is D4. Right.
That'll be 2 points of damage, -1 for his strength, though, so 1 point.
All right, good. It hit it. You see blood drawn from the.
As he hits it, he's like, I think I'm starting to get this.
Oh!
I think I'm starting to get this, man.
I should be. You know, I'd swing harder if I went to that LARP weekend, but yeah.
He really wanted to get in a couple extra hours of writing.
Yeah, he needed game prep. And now, Patrick, your gaggle of crazy people. What do you do?
I'm not the one that hit me over the head with rebar. That's all
I
I'm
know.
saying.
I know.
right. So Nev leans down to the corpse, first she tosses the sacrificial dagger to Gareth. And then she leans down to the corpse of Kyle and whispers in his ear, says, I was just trying to save all of you. The only one who had to die was Professor Nerdlunglurger.
Yeah.
The false prophet. That's all. You idiot. And then she just kicks him in the head like 3 dozen times or so.
Oh, God. So she's just gone completely unhinged.
But, yeah, she will try to use some of the intestines to cast a spell to...
So dark. Gosh, it's gotten dark. It's gotten dark. Oy vey. Okay. Gosh. Right. Right.
I don't know
Yep.
what spell she's going to try to cast. But
Yeah,
she's going to
you
try
know,
to cast something.
she's gonna try to cast something. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
tries to cast something to, I guess, knock out all of the people that aren't with her, i.e., everyone but Gareth. And maybe I'm not even sure how she feels about Elrond at this point, but
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know. We'll see what the
well,
roll is, and you can make something up.
it's going to be a luck check because
Yeah.
she's not all spell casty. But as I said, she's quickly becoming a priestess of some sort. So I will let you roll.
17.
Oh, I was going to say 12 or less, but 17. Nev is just swimming in the entrails of Kyle. The marksmen are like, what is happening?
This devolved quick.
Yeah,
And-
devolved.
I love
Well, Elrond sees that and like staggers back from Nev doing all this weird stuff with the intestines, and now Kyle's dead, and this giant metal dude did that, and he's Elrond's now freaking out, and
Sorry. And Nev, could you please, since you had failed that, could you please roll me a D8 on major corruption table?
Ooh.
it.
Ooh.
2.
Yes. So a duplicate of the character's face grows on the back of their head. It looks like
Ooh.
normal. The eyes, nose, mouth can be operated independently.
Oh.
As more of the taint of this world is taking you
So
over.
the front head is saying that stuff to Kyle, while the back one is saying, I'm just trying to help everyone. Just everyone put down your weapons. We'll sacrifice the professor, and we'll all go home. You'll all go home, and I will rule here as a queen.
Oh my god.
Queen.
And
Let's see.
Queen Nev. Yeah.
Okay, it works.
Yeah.
so, yeah, Elrond's now completely freaked out, and the only thing he can do is try to beat an arm off of an ape in order to use it to open up the elevator. So he attacks an ape's arm with his rubber chicken,
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the
love it.
bio arms. So
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Give it to me.
natural 20.
Hey.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey. Oh man! So we have ourselves a crit as well as your normal damage. Please roll me your normal damage, and then we'll take a look at what your
Okay, rubber chicken normally does 1d3 plus 1.
yes.
Damn, he's strong.
Oh, I rolled a 6, so maximum damage.
Ooh.
Woof! Woof! The biomechanical, which is like the tail end of these almost centipede-like cerebral leeches, snaps off. Icar goes spraying everywhere. Now give me your crit, which I believe it is a D4. Our crit table 1, 0 level character.
D4?
Yes, sir.
3.
3 stunning crack to 4. Arm inflicts an additional 1d3 damage on this strike, and the foe falls to the bottom of the initiative count.
Nice.
Minimum damage on that one, but
That's one.
so 2.
Stuns it for
So
plug.
6 total.
All right, wunderbar. We're gonna drop them down, at least for that ape, and there are still the 2 others, but.
Did you say
arm,
the arm came off?
Yep, arm came off. You see, it's kind of squiggling around.
He wants to grab that up and run toward the door, yelling, "Ah!"
I will give you that. So there's an action, I'm sure, to activate the elevator, but enough room to like scoop up that arm and run towards as the ape man now kind of comes to its senses, but with a broken arm as it howls in pain, and you see it kind of clutch its arm and then runs into the foliage to kind of hide away.
Victor is going to also start beating on the on one of the Cerebro things too. Again, I mean, he's just still whacking at it with his
Still the one, yeah, the one he had.
clunk. I'd rather not say. It's not a 1. It was a 3. But
And I would say you'd probably be spending a lot of luck to even get up in there. You don't that.
and then Janie is going to try a different tack and unlimber the lasso and try to lasso. How many of the ape things are left?
Just 2.
And going to try to lasso them together and like tie them together.
Janie. Yeah. I like this.
Janie got a lasso. She anticipates the 90s by a little while. So
Yeah.
18.
That is it. She has looped them together. Please give me a. I will say it's a strength check if we're going to oppose our strengths here.
Okay.
See what I roll on my opposing strength. Oh, I'm not even. Do it.
Ooh, another 18, so 19.
Good. Gravy. I rolled a 5. And whoop, you zip them together. They kind of collide because they're, catatonic. Their bodies clunk together. The cerebral leeches can still, of course, act, but the apes cannot. That's awesome.
All right, I think that's all of my people.
Nice.
All right, that's all your people. The ape's gonna zip together. This one of the cerebral leeches says, "Oh, foul trickery with your lasso! Foul trickery!" Screams, and it sends a psychic bolt your way, Jamie. Rodeo champion. Oh, that's a natural 20.
And follower of Ronald Reagan as she dies.
Yes. How many hit points does she have left?
Oh, I believe that's. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. She's currently at 0. The spirit of Ronald Reagan brought her up.
Oh, Janie helped you out. Zips these fools together, but with that natural 20, you just see her upper torso completely melt as the special effects guys are melting a wax figure of Janie.
Before she dies, she yells out one final gasp. She goes, "Trickle down economics is an awesome idea."
Oh, I am so glad I rolled a natural 20 on that. Melt you thing. She just But the rope still is in place, ties up the ape man. One more cerebral leech to go. And let's try Timmy since he kind of fumbled a bit, and the cerebral leech makes a fumble itself on its psychic ability, and right. So
no one can touch.
That is terrible. You truly must be a thief. Luck and fate is on your side, Timmy Tin Fingers. And I roll my terrible fumble on the cerebral leeches. Has a psychic feedback, obviously, as it leaves itself open to attack. The next time you attack this thing, you'll get a +2 to your attack roll. Son of a... Which is your turn, son.
Well, Timmy Ten Fingers is going to
enter the mind of Timmy Ten Fingers, and the fate's fell hand.
Timmy Ten Fingers blocks that out and runs up. Do I still have my holy water?
Yes,
or did I
did.
break that? Okay.
You just had kind of stumbled. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Timmy Ten Fingers is going to go for a second try. He runs up and goes for.
Is he played by a young Christian? No, Christian. Really well. She set up a long time ago. So.
Yes.
Silly man. Right.
Our groups are supposed to be acting in unison in this game.
Yeah. I at this point, I love the fact that it was like everything went fooey, so I can't necessarily say like, okay, if one person like turns in a different direction, I can't say like all four
Yeah.
are gonna follow suit. So
No, I think this is great. This is excellent. The dynamic is perfect.
yeah,
Jimmy Ten Fingers goes for a perfect 10 throw
uh-huh.
and rolls a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a 10. Yeah.
That is it. Yep. That will be a hit on this thing because you also had +2 anyways.
Oh, yes, so 12. Yep.
All right. And that's holy water does not necessarily have damage. Give me a roll, please. What is your luck?
Timmy Ten Fingers' luck is 7.
Oof. Add 2 to that.
Yep. Okay, 9. Let's go. Timmy Ten Fingers. Oh, that was almost a 1. 13.
Ah. It splashes onto the cerebral leech. The biomechanics do not short out, but it pops off the back of the head of the ape man and slaps onto the floor. Vulnerable, it kind of skitters along. It's trying to get away. The ape man comes through and immediately starts to drift off from the confusion. Anybody else you have?
Yeah, Jesse's gonna use that opportunity to basically wrap the apron and give it a nice smack across the head.
Okay. Of the little cerebral leech thing.
Yeah.
All right. Its AC now is 8.
8. Okay. Come on, Jesse. You silent? Yes. That's a 19.
Jesse the Silent.
Yes. So that's 3 damage.
Oh,
That's 3 damage. Just
Right.
flat.
and it's already received some damage. So, it
Get-
splat. You crush the cerebral leech. It spasms against the ground. Oh no! I am destroyed by the apron of a proto man.
Jesse just gives it. He just a quiet.
Yeah, he just nods his head.
Gareth, now with the dagger,
Yep.
runs to the elevator where the next sacrifices are.
Yep.
Gareth has an action then. He runs up. He's in the elevator. There are 2 people in there. There's Bobby on her phone, still pressing the same damn glowing
Yes.
button. And as well as I believe Elrod with one of the cerebral leeches.
And Stacy.
Stacy,
Oh, and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Stacy is in
Okay.
the elevator with the rifle.
And
Ah.
Stacy was the one that shot Gareth.
Shot
Yes.
Gareth. Gareth, what are you
Gareth,
doing?
don't like that.
Gareth, the Chaos Warrior, obviously.
Yeah, you can check that box off.
Well, I don't know. I mean, somebody hit, one of their fellow classmates over the head with a piece of rebar, and then somebody tried to shoot him. Well, after he stabbed
maybe
the
he isn't.
down body of the person that tried to hit him with rebar.
Fair enough. Besides him screaming out, "Hail Queen Nev!" So
Okay, yeah, well, that's going
And
well
then-
down the rabbit hole then.
And then
Alright.
Nev taking out the organs of the body they just
Now
stabbed.
we got it. All right. So go for it.
come on, Gareth. That is a 9, and I will spend luck if it
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
Who are you trying to hit?
Stacy. Of course.
Stacy, what's your AC?
Stacy's AC is 10.
That is a point of luck if you would like to inflict damage upon
Yes.
Stacy.
Gareth has 13 luck available. So,
God.
Good lord.
He is destined for something. Right. No, well, give me
How
that
much-
damage.
what's the damage for the sacrificial dagger?
Oh, right. Patrick, sacrificial dagger.
Oh, sorry. Well, what I have written down here is -2 and then 1d4 -2.
Okay, so it's 1d4.
1d4.
Oh, I guess the -2 is from my strength. So
Yeah, it's
Right.
your
Yeah, your
strength.
strength.
Garrett does have
so
any
the
strength.
-2 and the is the -2 and the damage also from my strength, which is a -2. So it would be a strength-based weapon then. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any modifier, so just flat.
1d4.
2.
All right.
2.
She surprisingly takes the dagger in her shoulder and like sinks it in a little bit as she grips back with the rifle still cocked and loaded and puts it underneath his chin. She's like, I might not necessarily be the preppy girl you thought. And on her turn, she will pull the trigger.
Oh
Point
god,
blank.
is Stacy Buffy?
Yeah, she's got 4 hit points.
Oh my god. All right. Anybody else?
She does those
use
flips, man. She's gotta be tough.
Before we get to that trigger pulling, anybody else for you, son?
You know what? I think Bobby might have noticed that someone's getting attacked right next to her.
Yes.
So I think she'll, it's like, "Ah, hang on one moment, and just walk.
Break him a cell phone.
I like how you had to beat your own character.
Go ahead.
Bobby, what's your strength? That's a +1. That's a 15.
Oh yeah. Will that get rid of Gareth?
What would you say your phone's damage is?
Oh, one of those brick cell phones is 1d3.
1d3. I made a 1d3 dice, so nice. 3 damage.
Oh!
Go down.
Oh my god.
I'm imagining that was knockout force though.
Yeah. God.
Or was Bobby trying to kill?
4. It'd be a 4 damage. Yeah. You know what? Bobby's not really paying attention. That was just more of just like a knockout type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like
Back of the head of Gareth, he drops to the floor. Nice.
he just wasn't expecting Bobby to turn around and just clock
Hit him with a cell phone the size of an encyclopedia. Anybody
it.
else?
That's it.
Okay. And now we're on to Ethan. But before we go, let me double check. Patrick, are you okay? We're over.
yeah, we can go a little bit longer here, or I can manage to go a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just about to, I think, wrap up. There would be the big showdown, but we're going to narrate all that business at the end. So, because this devolved into something else.
Depends on how this goes. How that big epilogue goes too.
All right. So, Ethan.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You have- And I believe Connor.
So, yeah. Woo! All right. Seeing that they've got the proto slug on the floor, to activate the thing, he's gonna run over to the elevator that's now activating. I guess because the slug's there.
Yeah.
He's gonna run over there, seeing Nev over the body of Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's gonna pick up the iron spike from from Bob's body.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna collect up his miniature case and stick it next to his body though, really quick. He's gonna be like,
Nice.
sorry,
Nice.
man.
Game. Recognized game.
He does take his bag of cheese puffs though. He's like,
Well,
ooh, sweet.
yeah.
You're not gonna need these.
Yeah.
As he runs over, he's going to swirl his bag of dice and throw it at Knave's head. Just trying to hit her and knock her down.
One of the faces. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just trying to hit her from the side. He's not seeing the face. He's running around that. He doesn't see the face yet.
Okay, gotcha.
He's gonna try and throw the bag.
Okay.
Would that be agility based then for the weapon?
At this range, one of the things Dungeon Crawl Classics does is at a short range for a lot of projectile weapons that are not a bow and arrow, you use your strength modifier
Okay, so he will still
To
roll with
apply.
his strength then.
to apply the damage.
That is a 19.
That is 10 more than what you needed.
Golly, golly.
Yeah, he clocks her. That's a 1d3.
Oh.
-1.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have been an 18 total. That is a 3 that I rolled on the dice, though.
I was hoping it'd be a 1, and then it just hits her in the dice.
Dice go scattering out of the dice bag. dropping Knave. Oh.
Yeah, she staggers forward though, and like falls onto Gareth.
Both of those miscreants. Just a pile on the floor.
Yeah, gonna run back over to them, get in the elevator, and then seeing that Knave's down, she's gonna turn over Gareth to his face, take the knife, and she's just gonna be like, "This is for killing my boyfriend." Just jab it right in his shoulder.
Darkness is taking over. The cheerleader.
This game started out so lighthearted.
I know.
You know what's the sad part is she's got a holy symbol, and I was like thinking about it. I'm like, she wouldn't be Christian in this setting with a name like Rodriguez, so I'm gonna make her Jewish.
She stabs down, gets rid of Gareth. Coup de grace, the old Gareth. Actually, give me it was fair, so give me with that because I need to see if it's a 1 or not.
Natural 20.
Oh.
She brutalizes Gareth.
This is a vampire slayer.
She goes full Buffy on this one.
Yeah, this is a Buffy. Stacy is this world's Buffy. She stabs down. Garrett is gone. Anybody else? Okay, that was it. Right.
And she's gonna look over and take that bag of cheese puffs and start eating it.
Everybody gathers up into the elevator. Patrick, I believe it is your crew's turn.
Yeah,
Whoever.
first of all, Elrond and Victor both just like fall to their knees and like worship Stacy.
God.
And then Elrond's like, "Hi-ho, I thought I was the leader here, but I am not. It is you. Oh, you are going to take us to safety." And Victor is all like, lifts up the camera and points it at Stacy and goes, "How has the past hour made you feel?"
Just blood dripping off her face.
She just looks over and goes, "Pissed, really sad, really need a shower, but we're getting out of here. Dad always told me never to quit."
And then Elrond slaps the cyber thing up against the cyber arm up against the doorway.
Whoa. It starts bringing you up, and is Knave's body amongst that pile, or is?
No, Knave was.
I would think that those are still outside the elevator.
Yeah,
Okay.
the two bodies
Those
are
are
outside of
outside.
the elevator.
Yeah.
We've got Gareth's body.
Yeah. Whamp, 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 whamp. It goes up, and it disappears into the ceiling as it opens up. It is in this strange, large, circular room. There is a massive flower. Its petals are open, projecting this red energy. The tendrils of this flower are hooked up to the sides of the heads of Professor Nerdlinger and the Conquistador, and then there's piles of other bodies, people from various times, and you even see people from the town that you came from. They look desiccated. Their energy has been pulled away. In front of this strange device, because it's not only it's like most things biomechanical. It roots, but it goes down into the machine. You see these screens come up, and on one of the screens you see Earth itself. In fact, you see a big crater where the town square used to be. Your town square used to be. You see another strange-looking forest, and then another dimension. It even looks more futuristic than that. And this large figure, 10-foot tall figure with this python-like neck that pulls out, this big, fat, giant snake head, is in elaborate robes. The snake man is working the controls of this device, and as he shifts it forward, you see more of the energy coming out of Professor Nerdlinger as it hisses. "It is strange you have developed a device that will bring my lord home. Pitiful Hourth man." But his back is turned to you. He does not know that you come up behind him as he throws a rat into his mouth and swallows it whole.
So Stacy is got the rifle.
Yeah.
She hands over the knife to the one with the chicken, I guess. He's the one with strength, the one who like beat the
Ron. He's got that nerd strength. He's got that class clown nerd strength.
She hands it to him and says, "Get ready to stab him."
And Victor is going to toss the mic boom to Stacy and then lift up the camera with both hands and go, "You get him, girl."
All right.
What damage does the mic boom do?
1d6.
Okay, so she'll hand the mic boom then to over to
Timmy 10 Fingers, Bobby the sandwich artist. Oh, and Bobby, you kind of hear, "Bobby, you there?" in the cell phone.
Oh my God. I am basically out of this scene at this point.
how much strength
I'm
does
good.
10 Fingers have?
10 fingers is a. Oh my God! 10 fingers strength is 5. It's at -2.
Okay, so he's not getting the boom mic.
More beefy.
Yeah.
So, how much strength does Bobby have then? The one who was on the phone. 1.
1.
Oh, a +1 on her
Plus
modifier.
13. Yeah.
+1?
Yeah.
All right.
But Bobby's completely oblivious, though.
Yeah.
Bobby, you there?
So Stacy's then gonna walk up, take the phone out of your hand, and just hang up, and hand you the mic boom.
Oh shit.
More PvP action today on Game Master Swap.
And
Golly.
Stacy is going to try and reason with Bobby and be like, "If you want to live and you want to go home to finish that phone call, take this boom and hit that guy in the back of the head."
And Victor says, "He's gonna turn around. You gotta do it now there, Buffy. Come on." Oh, wait, Buffy doesn't exist yet. Sorry. Mina, you gotta do it now, Mina.
And then she's going to start stealthing up.
Ooh, give me an idea then.
What is that?
This run, this isn't very cinematic.
Yeah, it's a roll a d20 and add your fire as stealthing up to this being. I'm going to give you a DC of 10 because the machine is
Whirling.
activated.
You
And
said
he's kind of
agility?
monologuing to Professor Nerdlinger.
Agility?
Yeah, it's agility.
I guess I would be following behind.
Okay.
Angrily.
That is... I have good agility, thankfully. Oh, no, this is the cheerleader, so that's a 0. I was thinking it was the other guy. Still a 16.
16, good. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Stealth.
That is an 8, but I'll use my luck.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
you know what?
buy it up. Yeah, now's the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll use I'll use a 4 luck for that
Okay.
to get to a 12.
Doom looks at you, and I'm gonna be alive soon. It says. Oh, you're getting low on your luck.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna
all right.
sneak up.
So, so Victor is filming all of this, sees your bodies moving past like other strange biomechanical machinery consoles up to this being. You are behind it, and it says, "I will use all of your energy and destroy and and form a homing beacon for the great Lord Silisak."
And then just bang! Right to the back of the head.
And there's another thing I'm gonna. Right. So hit this bad boy. I'm gonna knock down his AC quite a bit because you're right behind him.
He is unaware.
Elrond, by the way, drops the sacrificial knife because it's like covered in people's blood, and he's just going to go with the rubber chicken.
Yeah, it is so ghastly, so scared. There's trauma running through Elrond's mind right now. You know. All right. So go for the hit.
That's another 16.
Hey, there's the hit.
That's a D6.
And then, son, you got a hit too.
Yep.
That is a 5 on the dice.
Oh, 20.
Oh man! Natural 20. Oh my god! I can't believe you guys might live through this because if he turns around, it's on. Oh man. Okay. Let me see.
21, but yeah, you're 20.
God, please. Okay. So damage. Get that damage up.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm also jumping in just because I just went ahead and pre-rolled for Elrond, who also got a 20.
Holy! I'm supposed to murder one of you, and you guys have killed one another. And now you're gonna just kill the main guy? All right, fine. Let's do this. First, give me regular damage, and then we'll look at the.
This is what you get when you play with professional DMs.
No, I know. He was.
So Boom Mike was 1d6, was it?
Yes, sir.
I love how you have your own microphone stand next to you.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's a 1, so that's just a 2.
Okay, so that was a 2 plus your crit, which is 4.
Yes.
So your crit is crit dice per class level and luck modifier?
Correct. Yeah. So if you have a positive luck modifier, correct. Fact, but
No. Bobby does not have a positive luck. I rolled a 2, that's a 3.
2.
So that's a 2 again. Yeah.
The effect is jab in the eye, but say it crushes you onto the side of the head by the temple. Inflict another plus 1d4 damage.
Good boy. Getting all these dice. 3.
3. Okay. God dang it. Okay. Yes. All right. Now give me some more damage. I believe Ethan got damage and a crit, and Patrick, you had.
I just did damage. Patrick got the crit.
Okay. Oh, sorry. What was your damage originally?
I had gotten 5.
Oh my god. Okay. Patrick, go for it.
Elrond only does 2 with a rubber chicken.
Rubber chicken gives him 2, and please roll a 1d4 for your crit.
4.
Oh my god. An additional, so it crushes the foe's kneecap, the back of this snake man, inflicting an additional 1d4 damage with strike.
1.
Wait, no, my god, I might live.
No, wait. No, just then, Victor runs up and like leaps high with the video camera out and just smashes the video camera down on the guy's head, going,
Yeah, It's like on the go.
Yeah.
Shaky,
And
the
he-
originator of shaky cam.
Yeah,
He
it's
screams
the
out.
dramatic ending.
He screams out, "Die, die!"
Go for it.
Oh, it's a 9. What do I need? I'll spend luck.
Oh yeah, you want to spend some luck.
12 to hit.
Here's a the spend luck is was 11.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's 2.
Yeah, so I just need 3. No, 2.
Yeah.
My math is so good. Yeah, I'll take that off of Elrond.
It's trickle down math. It doesn't work.
It's Elrond's rubber chicken luck that comes over to Victor and helps out here. So yes,
Okay.
you have a hit.
Marks a good spot for him to smash the camera in.
1d3 for the camera, would you say?
Yes, please. Yep.
Yes, 3 points.
Elra, please describe in our camera view the death of this snake man of Primarch Hislisk as he was trying to bring forth our great master.
So
Fine.
Victor leaps high with the camera and he brings it down with the lens forward, so we see it just over and over again smashing into the snake man's head. The lens cracks, but it doesn't matter. He just keeps on going. There's blood, red all over the lens now. We just see bits and pieces now because we're trying to keep a low R rating, and and then Victor just keeps going. I mean, he just keeps going.
And
He doesn't stop. Yeah.
Right. Meanwhile, there's a
Yes.
kid.
Yeah, you black it out with
Simpsons
blood.
Stop! He's already dead. Clang, clang. Right. Well, with that, you have stopped that. You free Professor Nerdlinger and your friends. They gather around, but Professor Jury rigs this strange machine just in time as Hislak's ship is almost docking with the red beam, this tractor beam that was going to bring him down, lining up the lenses to hopefully get back home to Earth. And now I ask all of you need to pick one of you to make a luck roll.
Oh no! I should have taken the luck off of Victor.
Yes. Which one of you is going to make a luck roll? And can we arrive home safely?
My highest is 8.
My highest is
Oh,
12.
11.
11. Sounds like Eaton's going to make this roll.
Jeez.
Wow. Wow.
That is a 7.
Hey.
And- Boom. Before we know it, with that kind of quantum leap, like light that fades in and out. Wah. We're back. The crater is filled from where you had landed, but of course now with the very dilapidated and and dead and ruined tower. The Overlord Slack is lost to time and dimension. Shaking his hand. One day his void ship may find Earth again. But that is it. You have made it from this strange day at the science.
Although, wait, one more thing happens.
Yes.
And maybe it's a stinger scene.
Yes.
But in the stinger scene, Nev gets to her feet, having regained consciousness, cracks her neck to either side, looks around at the void wasteland that she's still in, and goes, "All right, time to rule the universe."
Maybe that's where we see the void ship come and pick you back up, and you see the Sislak, and his kind of scaly hand touches her shoulder. He says, "Now, priestess, you will take me back to this Aerith." And
Yeah, I gotta show you Hot Topic, man.
it says the end with, of course, the question mark that's shaped like a snake.
Oh, that's
Bing.
perfect.
And that's the end of Tower Out of Time / Clash at the Science Expo 88. So,
Nice.
Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry we went a little over,
Yeah.
but it was just too good. I didn't feel like I needed. I was like, I gotta break up the different actions because so much insanity is happening right now.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
You have a bunch of GMs, 4 characters each, and see what happens.
And then see what happens. And that's why I was like, oh no, I gotta let them go with this.
Yeah, it's like an 80s horror film. It was great.
Good.
All right, son, you want to take us out?
Yep, sure. So that madness was Game Master Swap. We are a bunch of professional game masters where our goal is to show off all our playstyles and the various systems we like to run, as well as highlighting smaller or indie games that aren't D&D 5th edition. Each week, we generally have a different GM and roster of players, and you can find us live streaming on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. EDT. You can find these videos live here.
Roughly.
Roughly.
Roughly. Yes, roughly.
You can blame me for
Here
that
on
one.
Twitch or on YouTube, where they should be going on at the right time. Maybe we'll see.
Roughly.
Roughly. If you're interested in playing with or hiring one of us, you can find our profiles at the website startplaying.games. Our details will be in the chat and description. Let's lead off with our players. Ethan.
Hey there, guys. It's GM Ethan here. Thanks for joining us. This was brilliant. Definitely an 80s sitcom comedy / horror film. That was a really fun system. I do BattleTech as well as stream online for BattleTech itself, and I do a bunch of other RPGs and tabletop games, so you can catch me there and on Start Playing Games under Arcosraid and GM Ethan. Pass it off to you, Patrick.
And I'm GM Patrick on startplaying.games. You can find me there and all of the games that I run over there. You can also listen to more of my melodic voice on the Gothic podcast. Let me get there we go.
Nice.
The actual play podcast where we play Monster of the Week and Dead of Night rules for a audio drama heavy Gothic horror and humor ongoing game. So check us out there. Season 1 has finished. We're in Season 2 now.
Nice. I also have just finished my Season 1.
And I am Sun. You can find me at Sun at startplaying.games. I run dark fantasy, smaller indie games, and I do heroic. You can see me running Shadow the Demon Lord, Mork Borg, Knave, Mecha Hack, and Open Legend. Fun game.
I want in
And
on Mork
with-
Borg.
Oh, well, maybe they'll be coming in the coming weeks.
Mhm.
And our GM.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching this sometime in the future on YouTube. I'm Marcus Flores. You can find me at startplaying.games. It's Marcus Flores there, or Marcus Flores _13 if you want to look for me on Twitch, and the Midway Tabletop on YouTube. And you can hire me, and there'll be more tomfoolery like this. As you see, I don't pay very close attention to many rules. We just hopefully have fun. So I hope everybody did have fun today, and I hope you all had fun watching. Thank you very, very much.